Let's start with tell me something good, as we usually do. Haley, you want to go first?
Okay, so we got an offer in place and I think we're gonna have the deal secured and it's actually with Bang, so I think they're gonna make it work. So him and I gonna actually work together.
Bang works.
Yeah.
Awesome. Great job, Haley.
Oh.
Awesome.
How many you got?
Right.
2.
There you go.
Any other tell me something good? Anyone want to share? JJ, do you have anything good?
We have some messages from you guys in
Yeah.
here actually. Yeah, Haley, we got one with you, Val, we got one with you, on pre-approvals coming up, so absolutely.
Love it.
Something good.
Clark, do you have something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just added a new agent in Lake Houston.
Nice.
It's, Brittany Powell.
Okay.
And she's with Deborah Rose Miller and Houston and a few others about ready to get going.
Awesome. Well, welcome to EXP. Good job.
Should be on.
Awesome. Awesome. Go ahead, Dave.
I got one. Justin Pressler with Pressler Roofing came through today. We had a roof inspection done by the buyers on one of my listings, and they found 16 broken tiles. So my seller concessed and paid for it, right? And today he went up to go fix everything, and he found 45 additional broken tiles. And I'm like, oh my God, this is gonna spiral out of control. You know how escrows are.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we've called the seller and she's like, fix it. And Justin said, I'll fix it for you guys for half off. Normally it's $45 a tile. I'll do it for half. Which is a big praise
Yeah.
because my seller is doing the right thing. So
Yeah.
it feels good.
It's good to have vendors that you trust. That's
How
awesome.
much
Yeah.
is Justin Tuttle gonna come out and look at?
Free.
Yes.
He hooks us up and he sponsors our.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so added a new agent to the team this week and meeting with her next week to get her fully up and going with KB Core. And added 2 listings this week. Yeah.
All right. More inventory. Love it.
Lexi has something.
Go ahead, Lexi.
Thanks, Jen. You're welcome. Appreciate you. She has asked me to promote the 12-week challenge that Carrie has been doing. I think it's fast cap.
Yeah.
Yeah, which actually has been amazing. I just want to be a Starbucks gift card, so I'm just saying.
And why did you win? Like the most?
Well, it's like you just accumulate the most points throughout the week based on different things that they have you do, different.
Like
money
real
producing
estate
activities.
Awesome. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
appointments.
So whoever has the most points at the end of the week gets a prize. It's
So accountability.
Jen, what's Fast Cap Plus? Because one of my agents and you.
So
Yeah.
he attended Fast Cap with EXP, which is free.
Which
Ours
is
is free
great.
too.
I heard it's like pretty intense because one of my
It is
agents is
intense,
going through
but
it.
it's Great, not that I would know because I haven't done it. I'm just-
Right.
I did it.
But Lexi is new as an agent and it helped her. Gary is 21 years in real, 22 years in real estate. And he never followed a schedule like that. It has changed our business. Yeah. He has so much stuff. He's tracking stuff. He never tracked anything. So Fast Cap is 6 weeks. He thought it was not long enough. He's like, I'm gonna keep going. And so previously he had, sorry, I don't. Previously.
I'm
he
so glad
had,
I'm so glad I can share this with you.
I know. Previously, he had built kind of a 12-week, we called it 12-week sprint, which was a coaching type thing. So he just took Fast Cap and added on to whatever he had to input his knowledge. And we had quite a few people. He had 30 people to begin with.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then realtor.
3 left. 3 left.
Yeah.
3 out of 30. Yeah.
But he'll be starting again. So if you know anybody who needs a little discipline and a little kick in the pants.
And I will be doing it again because even like I did Fast Cap, I did in 6 weeks. It wasn't enough. I feel like what Gary was put together for the 12 weeks is even better than the 6 weeks because it's not as in your face. It doesn't like the Fast Cap program is amazing, but it keeps you busy 9-10 hours out of the day, and you're not actually able to go and do the things that you're supposed to be doing because you're so busy doing things. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
So less time, but they get on calls, they have power hour, which is.
That's great accountability. Because the fast track.
I'll talk to
do
you
that,
about
so
it.
it's really good.
Really good.
How to get a hold of Gary or Joy?
Oh, well, you know.
I know.
No, like when does this
Gary-
start?
Oh, I'm not sure. I'll send it off.
Okay.
Like,
And just a reminder for those who weren't here last week, this is Reese Parrish. She's new on our team. She's new to the EXP.
Thank you.
What's your role?
What?
What's your, are you an agent?
Yes, I'm a Roswell agent.
Awesome.
Good for you.
Thank you.
Great, cool. Well, I think,
Events.
okay. Yes, Bill Pipes is next week, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, next Thursday, yeah.
Yeah,
So
man.
be there, bring friends, like Pipes is always amazing, so if you have people, you know, that need a little bit of encouragement, like we were talking about, he's gonna pump the room up, so
Great.
bring some people with you, you won't regret it for sure.
And we have lunch here right after.
Yes, thank you.
Hey, guys, just one thing on that, if you don't mind. These events are not for you. Just to make sure everybody understands
Can't
that.
hear very.
Um,
The goal is-
these events are not for you. They are not intended to make your life better. They are intended to make the lives of other agents that you bring with you to the event better. It's something that I constantly forget. Being a friend of Brent's, I always think he does all of this for me. As you all are friends of him, and he does do it for you. That is not why he does it. Why he does it is so you will bring someone to the event. Anyway, just a thought.
And make other people's lives better. I love that, Barry. That's awesome. And then zip forms training, that's the following Thursday. Yeah, so we have Lisa, she's gonna go ahead and teach us about zip forms. And then probably also throw in a little bit about NHDs, because she's our NHD rep, and she's just amazing, so she'll give us some good tips that day.
That's here, right?
Yes, yeah, right here in this meeting, 10 o'clock. And then lender update, JJ or Lindsay,
Good to see you guys. Yeah,
give us the lowdown.
the lowdown.
Give me
Yeah, it's a
one.
lot of-
What's
A
up?
lot of stuff lately. How many, you guys are getting tired of seeing all the ups and downs and valleys and troughs of this crazy market that we've had lately? Seems like right when we think something's gonna happen, I actually filmed a video yesterday. I was in my office filming a video and I was about to post it. And then all of a sudden on the corner of my screen, I see the stock market just like jump up. I'm like, what? Like, hold on. This is gonna completely
Yeah.
kill anything that I just said in this video. So I can't even give you guys an update because it seems like everything's changing so fast. But that's what I wanted to talk about. Just the craziness in the market that we're having right now, the rates jumping around. And if we're feeling like that, think about how our customers are feeling. Is this, so they're probably thinking, is this really a good time to buy a house? Should I sell my house? I don't know what to think. So what more than likely you're going to start hearing more and more that there's that, that little R word, right? Anybody know what the R word is?
Refinance.
No?
Recession.
Recession.
Wow.
Yeah. And so you're
Close.
probably going to be hearing a lot. Yeah.
Not really.
People will refinance in a recession for sure, but you're probably going to start hearing a lot more about that word. And we're right. The bear market is considered 20% off from the stock market. We're 15% yesterday. And so we're getting closer and closer and closer to where the actual bear market is. And so that recession thing though is if you look at the last 8 recessions that we've had, how many of those do you think we've had real estate go down?
0.
There's only been one. And remember what that one was?
The crash, 2007.
2008, yeah. And the reason why we had that recession, why real estate went down was because of bad loans. We don't have that right now. As you guys all know, we have to get a lot of stuff from people when they do loans. And so we should be telling our clients this, right? In recessions, if you're seeing this, more than likely real estate will go up. Over the last 8 recessions, although that one was a bad one, it was because of anything that had to do with the market that we have today. This is a tariff war, so it has nothing to do with real estate. Go ahead.
So what's the reason that we can tell our clients that the market's likely to go up during a recession?
So there's lots of reasons why markets go up during a recession, but usually it's the scare. It's scary, right? People don't want to sell. People will say, I don't want to sell my house. I'm going to hold it, right? Say, I'm going to hold this house.
Listen.
And so there's less inventory. There's less people selling homes. Things aren't coming to the market as fast. So, and then, less people, costs could go up. Costs could go up, making it harder to build homes. So prices could continue to go up. With that being the case, interest rates usually will come down though. The Fed's gonna try and get things moving. So with that being the case, more buyers are gonna wanna get in as well. And so values will go up. And so over all of that, we should be letting our buyers know, like, this is a really good time to get into the market. If you're not doing it now, if we do get into recession, those home values are probably gonna go up. And when they do, those prices that you're gonna see, even if rates do come down, I should have got this information. I'll bring it next time. I was looking at the dollar amount of the values of homes and how they went up over the past 3 years. And if you would have bought a home, or I think it was 4 years ago, when interest rates were really low compared to today, when interest rates were really high, the price of that house going up over that term, you're gonna have a higher payment today with a higher interest rate than you would have 4 years ago with a lower interest rate. Because of the fact that the home value does a lot more than the interest rate itself. Go ahead,
Can
Jim.
you make a visual of that?
Yeah, I have one. I should have brought it. Yeah. Yeah, I have one. I can definitely bring it. Yep, I got that for you. Because it's a great way that you can have these at your open house. If you want to just text that number, we'll get it for you. But it's a great thing to have at your open house. So that way your clients can see people coming in. You can say, hey, it might be scary, but look at what happened over the last 4 years. This is actually a very, very good time to buy a house. With that being said, I did want to share something. And then I'll get out of here. We can talk about AI. David, you have a question? I heard you gearing up for it.
So last week, conventional was like 6.25. FHA is maybe 5.9, 5.5.
That was for 1 day.
I know, so are
We
they,
got
are
really
they
good
like
2 days.
six
That
and
was
a-
like- yeah, that was
Do you
on
know, are they
Tuesday.
like 6.5 now or what?
Yeah, I mean, they're probably back up in that 6.5, 6.6, 6.7% range.
Okay.
But you know what? We don't know. Tomorrow could be a whole different ball game.
Yeah.
And so fives could be back in the game tomorrow. We don't know. With that being said, I do think we have a really cool tool and we've been using it with some of you guys in here, but I wanted to share with you again because your clients sometimes don't know what their house is worth. And we want them to know a little bit more about what their house is worth so they can get in touch with you. They realize how much equity they have over this past 4 years, right? And so we have a system, you guys have probably all heard from it. It's called HomeBot. HomeBot allows you to add in your clients to the system and it sends them an email every single month. And in that month, it will co-brand you and our team, and it will tell your clients, and you can go in there and you can tell what, if you don't like the value it's giving, you can go in there and you can assign that value to it. But it's pretty cool. It kind of gives this whole thing. I popped one up here. You probably can't see it because it's super small, but it goes your home value is this. This means you have a net worth of this in your home. It gives you like other ideas of recently sold homes around you. What's important to you to know, how much have you paid so far in principal and interest, and all this other good information. And it all gets your information right on it. Now, the first 25 clients that you put in there are 100% free to you. You don't pay anything for those. So if you have a top 25 that you want to put in there, 100% free. Every single, now, if you put more than that, they're going to charge you and I $25 a month. But you guys should all put the 25 in there because it's free. Why as well, right? So if you guys want to do that, I can go ahead and invite you to the system. Just text that number and let me know your name and you want to use HomeBot. I can get you involved in that. And this will allow you to reach out to those clients without you even having to do it every single month. So I think it's a great way to go, especially if you guys are busy. I know you guys are doing some really good things like KV Core and reaching out to your clients and whatnot, but this is just one more thing that could add value to your clients. Go ahead, Lindsay.
Share something?
Yes, please.
Hi guys, I'm Lindsay. Thank you. I just wanted to share, so some of you may know, maybe not, but we have, how much your favorite down payments programs. We're a preferred lender with them. And they launched 3 weeks of launch and additional closing cost assistance program. Not sure if Haley touched on it earlier, but you can get that. We, in the last 3 weeks, have put 4 clients in contract using this program. It's an additional 2.5% towards closing costs. So they're 3.5% down payments covered, 2.5% closing costs. That means the client, depending on the price of the house, I mean, a $400,000 house has probably $7,000 worth of out-of-pocket costs total. Mid $500,000 house probably has 10 or less. So for people, it's the difference of being able to buy or not. They have the money saved or not. As competition is increasing, it's harder to get seller credit. It's just bridging that gap. And it's making people jump into the market. They're like, okay, well, I don't have 20,000, but I've got 10. Now I can buy a house. And the rate on using that additional program is only 0.25% higher than the base program. So it's very comparable. And awesome. If you have clients that you think they're well qualified, that they just are cash strapped, or it's cheap and exclusively most people right now, especially first time buyers, it's bridging that gap.
What's it called?
It's the CalHFA access program. So it gets combined. That's just the name of the closing cost assistance program. But it gets combined with my down payment. Just wanted to let you guys know because it is like something that people are talking to and makes a big difference.
So once again, it's sorry. Is it down payment assistance program
Yes.
for how much?
0.5%.
And then 2.5 for closing.
Yeah, so it's conventional or a good check.
Our client got a $3,000 credit, so they're like, literally
Walk
walking
out
out.
pocket like 4,000.
Nice. To buy the house. And she's the first time home buyer. She's like, girl.
And does that down payment, is that like a silent second for,
Payment on silence.
and then they go away after 10 years or
They sell a refinance. They have a 1% simple interest.
1%?
Simple interest.
Yeah.
So the balance on it increases very marginally.
Mm.
Most people are gonna refinance. It's just short years and, the balance.
So the 3.5 and the 2.5 are what percentage is rate that's a silent second.
Correct.
Simple.
I have another quick question on that. If you choose that access program, does it drive the rate on the first mortgage up?
Only by 0.25%.
Okay.
So the base, if you just use 3.5% down payment today for FHA is 6.5. Adding in the 2.5% down payment or closing cost assistant with the access program brings it to a 6.75. So very small spread. For most people, they're like, sure, I'll take $30 a month increase in payment for an extra, almost $10,000
Yeah.
closing cost coverage.
There's no loan
good.
limit?
Huh?
Loan limit? No.
County limits.
Yeah, okay.
So 806 in most of the areas. So,
Very limit, they don't.
That's good.
Awesome. Thank you for the lender update, you guys. For it. Pretty cool.
Hey, guys, tomorrow, KV Core, Bold Trail Academy, right here in this room at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Or Zoom with AlexDyer.com. Sticking with the theme of AI, there's AI integrations now within Bold Trail. And I'm going to talk about them tomorrow, show you what they are and how they can really boost your business. Funny story, I got a phone call from a client in my KV Core, and she's having a full-on conversation with me. I have no idea what she's talking about because the system is messaging my clients. I'm going to show you this tomorrow.
Sweet.
Awesome, love it. All right, thank you guys for all the updates. Now we're gonna hop into our guest speaker for today. She's gonna teach us about AI. So we have Carrie on the line with us on Zoom. So take it away, Carrie.
Hi, everybody. How's the weather out there?
Hey, Carrie.
I love it. I'm super excited to be here and actually talked to Johnny and I said, what if I go a little over 40 minutes? And he's like, that's fine because I'm going to be giving you a bunch of free stuff today and I want to make sure that you know how to use it. Is that a deal?
yeah.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to share my screen. Give me one sec. All right. Okay, so this presentation, it used to be called, I've changed the name, okay? So it's called The Rebirth of Real Estate in the Age of AI. I had to change the name. I originally had this called The Death of Traditional Real Estate. Because things are changing for us. You guys will get to know me. I know most of you don't know me. I do know somebody in the room. I feel like we met in Miami, but yeah, I'm a very blunt person. I do not sugarcoat anything. I hope you guys enjoy that fact while I'm presenting. But the simple fact is that agents will be replaced. 90% of agents will be replaced to ignore this presentation. And I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do. So, what if every problem that you're facing right now as a realtor could be solved with the right AI workflows? Because they can. Has anybody in this room lost $30,000 in commission because you're too slow to respond to a lead? Who calls their leads in the first 5 minutes here? Show me some hands. Because we know speed to lead exists, right? For a reason. And that's okay. Right now, that's okay because we're all pretty much the same. I know I've been an agent for 15 years and I know I sucked at speed to lead. I wasn't great at it. But the problem is we can't remain in that space because with AI agents, there's going to be agents using them, realtors using these AI agents, and AI agents can respond immediately in seconds to hundreds of leads at a time. So that's going to be detrimental to our business. 78% of home buyers work with the first agent that reaches out to them. That's a huge number. So speed to lead is super important. Now, the AI is not the future, it's actually happening right now. And if you believe that AI is the single greatest leverage tool ever created for real estate, like I do, you will never pay thousands of dollars again for marketing, admin, and lead gen. So let me give you a little bit of backstory here. For those of you who don't know me, I have been practicing in both commercial and residential for 15 years. I had a team and I worked way too much. I don't know how you guys are doing over there, but I feel like I was working like 12 hours, 14-hour days. And we are in a wonderful industry. It's very unique in the fact that we can come into this industry and build an amazing life for ourselves and income for ourselves based on blood, sweat, and tears alone. Are we agreed? Like, we don't have to invest much money when we get into this business because we can just go and knock on the doors, we can call the leads, we can do all the prospecting, and we can do this without huge investment. So that's the advantage we have in the real estate industry. You can't go into any other business, open any other business without investing sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars, right, to start off. But traditionally, in order to scale, build a team, you need to hire marketing and branding and lead gen companies and massive amounts of support people to support all the people that you're bringing in. And that hasn't been readily available and accessible to every agent until now. So why? Maybe, Joe Black in the office next to you, really great agent, makes a couple $100,000 a year, works hard, but he has a family of 4 at home and he's a breadwinner. So he can't afford to invest tens of thousands of dollars a month into scaling his business. So my goal was to use AI as leverage to even the playing field for all of us. So I went down the rabbit hole and I started with content creation. And just so you know, not only have I been licensed for 15 years, but I've been a content creator. I've generated all of my business has come from social media for 15 years. And I would coach agents. I started coaching agents 5 years ago on social media, and I was coming up with all these roadblocks. First of all, everybody hates being on social media. Everybody hates being on video. Like, you're not the only ones. I pump out, I want to say 27 pieces of content a day, every single day. Like I do not miss days, guys. If you follow me, you know exactly what I'm talking about because all you do, you see my face every single day. But I am not comfortable doing it. It's a vulnerability. Even my assistant, she has to chase me down and I will think of any excuse possible. Like I gotta go walk the dogs or I gotta do this. I gotta do everything but create content for social media. I still do it because that's what feeds me, right? And my clients, my coaching clients were having the same problems, even more so. So when no code AI first came out, November 2022, I thought, how can I use this to make the content creation process easier? Because most agents are living on a roller coaster. It's like a commission roller coaster. And social media, guys, is not an easy button. If you're doing it at a high level and you're actually attracting business, and that should be why you're on social media, is to get business. If you're doing that properly, you are prospecting still 3 to 4 hours a day, just like you would any other prospecting method. The bonus is you're going to reach more people, right? And you can do it from anywhere. So that's why I personally chose social media. But I feel like what I did with AI was I was able to take AI and with AI, I could take agents from idea to creation to editing and to posting. And I was able to cut down the 3 hours a day, 5 days a week into 1 hour a week. And when I saw the success that everybody was having with it, I went down the rabbit hole and I didn't come out I went into Reddit groups, I went into Discord groups, and I didn't come out until I had applied AI to my entire business. So that's what happened there. Oh, let me go back one. And what happened was more deals, more free time, more money. So I personally built a $1 million company in 4 months with one employee because I used AI to build the entire company. And then I'm like, well, let me see if I could do this again. And I did it again, but I did it in 3 months. And then I said, I'm going to teach everybody else how to do this because this is a framework that can work for any business. So that's why I'm here today. Let's take a look at one of the first, sorry, I skipped it. There we go. Let's take a look at one of the first limiting beliefs that everybody has around AI. They think that they need to be a tech genius to use it. And that is not true, okay? You don't need any tech skills to use AI properly. You need really good communication skills. That's it. And you're all realtors or mortgage brokers, I assume. And hopefully you already have those communication skills. So we're already ahead of the game. And the good news is that AI has advanced so much since maybe 6 months ago, the last person you talked to in AI, that it's now plug and play. If you can talk, if you can text, you can use AI agents. We are in the age of agentic AI. You don't need to learn prompt engineering. You don't need to buy prompts. It's over. Okay? AI will do things for you. You don't even know how to ask for it. It can understand you. So this is the latest in AI. So we're going to talk about AI agents today. What is an AI agent exactly? It's probably what you're thinking. So it can think and act. It can make decisions based on your business needs. Never forgets. It retains all client interactions and preferences. It's like the ultimate assistant. Goes far beyond basic chat bots, and it can actually perform tasks for you, which is fantastic. What can AI agents do? Anything. So research, lead qualification, follow-up and nurturing, data analysis, marketing automation, funnel building, social media, client support. Yes, CRM management. I heard you guys talking about KV Core. I'm assuming most of you guys use KV Core. There are AI agents you can attach to KV Core. that can understand all of your clients' data. And then the final one is agent attraction. Now, AI agents can automate 60% of your admin work. They can respond instantly, give you administrative relief. And it's going to do all that so that you can focus on being in front of your clients. Because all the way through my career, I was told the most important thing and the only thing that you need to be doing to grow your business is to stay in front of your clients. Everything else can be done for you, right? It was just really, really expensive to hire the support needed to be able to focus on what actually makes us money. Well, now AI can replace that support. So one of the biggest misconceptions that people have about AI, because they're like, I don't want it to handle these things for me that have to do with my clients. They just don't feel like it's there yet. They think that, I've heard a lot, humans are better at everything still than AI. And that is such a dangerously false belief. I know a lot of people aren't open to hearing that, but Sam Altman, the founder of ChatGPT, was in a room a couple of months ago, speaking to a bunch of entrepreneurs in the tech world. And he asked them, right now, ChatGPT is in model 4.5. Okay, guys? He asked them, how many of you in the room think that you're smarter than ChatGPT 4.5 right now? Half the room raised their hand. He said, okay, fair. He said, we're about to release ChatGPT 5. How many of you think that in a month when that's released, you will be smarter than ChatGPT 5? People raised their hand and he said, put your hands down. It's going to be smarter than everybody. That's a big, big advancement. And I just want to make sure that everybody understands that that's where we're at with AI. And AI agents, Mark Zuckerberg back in October predicts that there's going to be more AI agents than humans. So like now when I get a request from Johnny to come speak to you guys, our AI agents are going to be talking to each other. A new world is coming. That's the point I'm trying to get across. So today we're going to look at two types of AI agents. The first one is going to be search agents, and the second are custom GPTs. Custom GPTs are my specialty. I built them for the entire marketing department at EXP. I build them for corporate. I built one for Leo. And I'm going to show you exactly what these are. Now, the first one is AI search agents. Have you heard of AI search engines, guys? Has anybody used Perplexity? Has anybody used ChatGPT search?
No.
Okay. Have any of you noticed that Google search results now at the very top, that block that is AI generated results? You guys have noticed those?
Nope.
And now there's even an option at the top of Google where you can choose between news, image, all of these different results. There's an AI as the first one now. Okay. AI search engines are changing everything. They're going to change how buyers find properties and sellers choose their agents. Traditional SEO is done. Okay. They're predicting that Gen Alpha won't even know what a search engine is. Everybody will be using AI to search and get results. And that's what AI search agents are. I can give an agent the ability to search, which means SEO, don't worry about SEO on your website anymore. You need to be recommended by AI search engines and agents as a business. Okay. Traditional SEO tactics are going to evolve. So First of all, I want you guys to use, like, this is your homework. Start using these. You need to see how the results come in and what the consumer is going to be seeing. Now, when I search in an AI search engine like Search GPT, Chat GPT search option, I ask it a question in human language and it gives me an answer in human language with a link to it. No more paid ads. No, like no more searching through pages and pages of garbage on Google. That is over. But that's also why you need to adjust how your marketing is going to look, okay? So that you can be recommended by them. I now can, as a buyer, I can use the search engine and say, hey, I'm looking for a mid-century modern home in Niagara Falls, New York, and it has to be under this price. I want this size lot, an in-ground concrete pool, and I want floral wallpaper in the gas bath. Okay. And if it exists, and the agents that, like the listing agents that have these listings, are manipulating the search engines properly, you're going to get way more exposure. Think of in the past, really, really niching down and sticking to your niche and having all of your marketing built around your niche hasn't really helped your business. AI search engines are going to make that the only way to go. Is everybody following me so far?
Yep.
AI search engines also, there's no more focus on keywords. So SEO, for those of you in the room who don't know, SEO is search engine optimization and it's driven by keywords. So real estate, it's matching keywords. AI search agents are human-like. They use natural language and human thinking, okay? The thinking process, which means now it's going to search out context, relevance, and value. So, oh, same page. There we go. Imagine clients ask their AI agent for the top local agents. Scenario one, you've implemented everything I'm going to tell you today and you're ready. Your name pops up and you are being recommended and discoverable by AI. Scenario B, you're invisible and your competitor who is doing the things gets your leads. So here are the exact steps to prepare right now. First, you need to optimize your online presence. Your website has to be mobile friendly, load quickly, and have intuitive navigation. You need to use long tail keywords and local keywords. So no more real estate in Sacramento. I think that's where you guys are, right? Sacramento. It is waterfront I don't even know what's in Sacramento, but like waterfront properties for sale, 3-bedroom. You know, you're going to get very, very specific. You're going to create high quality content because AI has eyes, right? You guys knew that already, right? It can analyze pictures, videos, anything you feed it, which means your listings have to have high quality photos, video, and virtual tour. Why? Well, if I'm a buyer and I'm using an AI search engine, I might tell it, show me all the homes in Sacramento, but I don't want to see anything where the powder room is beside the kitchen because that's just gross. Right? But you need to have the content there for the AI search agent to be able to discover it. So that's why you need these assets now. Who here has a blog? Anybody?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. Everybody needs a blog. Those of you who don't have a blog need a blog.
Alex.
Yeah.
You need
Every
to.
week, man. Every week.
Yeah, it's important. That's
It
old
is,
school.
it is
too.
so important, and it's going to get a lot easier though to do them. But you got to be sharing some really good content. Remember, AI search agents can find value. Testimonials always been important, will always be important. Now they're not as important on your own website, they're more important on the profiles of the person leaving the testimonial because they can now be found. So when I ask my clients for a testimonial, I ask them to share it on their socials. Because remember, the AI search engine can find value.
So, Carrie, they're searching for value on us and what we're providing.
Mm-hmm.
And
Or
that's
the
why they're.
properties, just depends what if they're a buyer or seller, yeah.
Okay.
Enhance your Google My Business profile. I know a lot of you are worried about like your Facebook and your Instagram, but also keeping your Google My Business profile up to date is super important, and you'd be surprised how many agents don't. Now, this is probably the most important. It's social media. How many are active on social media here?
Yeah.
Okay, it's so important because if I'm telling you a massive amount of super high value content is going to is going to be what gets you discovered by AI search engines, then this is really the place that you're going to be able to accomplish that.
How do they search our socials if they're going online?
They have access all through the web. So just like I can use Google and find you on Instagram, so can it. But it puts more weight into socials. Also, socials are where you can post every single day, like 5 times a day. So as long as it's valuable, like I can't stress that enough. It has to be high value content. So you want more value out there than your competitor. You can't blog 3 times a day, right?
Hmm.
You can leverage basic AI tools to do this. So you want to have chatbots on your websites, collecting leads 24/7. And you want to use data analysis and predictive analytics to do all of your marketing. So if we're talking what is value, start with stats and data. That's my biggest tip on that. And then the last one, YouTube is going to be very, very important in terms of just being discoverable by AI as well. So catchy video titles and descriptions, using long tail keywords, which I told you guys earlier what those are, keeping titles under 60 characters and summarizing video content in the first 2 lines of the description. Okay, so I feel like everybody might be a little bit overwhelmed because I feel like I just gave you a whole other job, right? You're like, Carrie, what are you doing to me? Like I'm already working 12 hours a day. Okay, but don't worry, because I've actually built, this is where we're coming to AI agent number 2, custom GPTs. I built you custom GPTs that will do all of this for you, and I'm going to give them to you free today. Okay. So the first one is a YouTube. Just so you know, I call my wizards for realtors. I'm sorry, GPTs wizards for realtors. So the YouTube wizard is going to generate your video ideas, your scripts, your titles, description, tags, and thumbnails in seconds. There's a blog wizard. This will generate your whole blog in seconds. Again, you just got to answer a couple questions. The one in the bottom right-hand corner here, this is the listing wizard. I'm not sure if anybody has this already in this group, but all you have to do is upload the pictures of your listing, and in seconds, you're going to get your listing description, your feature sheet copy, your ad campaign, your captions for all social media platforms announcing your new listing, and your email blast. Done. Seconds. Okay. The bottom one here, I know it doesn't have a name, but this is a funnel wizard. And this one is super cool because all you do is upload your market stats or report from your area, your city, and it will tell you who's buying or selling right now, according to the data and the stats and the numbers. And then build out an entire persona, pain points, and psychology. And then using those pain points, build out an entire funnel. Lead magnet, landing page copy, drip campaigns. Your top of funnel is going to be ad campaigns and organic social media posts. And then it will even provide scripts and objection handling for when the leads start coming in. That is a funnel. But now you're using a high targeted funnel. And then the last one here is the content calendar wizard. And this is like my favorite because it takes all of the work out of doing social media. And I'm going to share next, I'm going to show you how this works. And I'm going to share the next steps so that you are using AI to go from idea to scripting, to creation, to editing, to posting. Is everybody ready? First, let me give you these tools. You can get them here. You can get all 5 for free. They're yours for life. You're going to freaking love them, guys. You're going to love them. And I'll show you how they work. How are we doing for time? Oh, we're great. Okay. You guys are staying with me here. So what happens is you're going to get an email with 5 separate links. You all need a ChatGPT account to use these. Okay. Even a free account, you know, but honestly, you should upgrade. It's $20 a month and you'll thank me later, but you can use it free or paid. Okay. So when you get the email with the 5 links, all you're going to do is click on one of the links. And this is what'll happen. It'll open in your own. Oh, not now. Thank you. Looks like ChatGPT is doing more updates. It'll open in your own ChatGPT account. Now, why are we using these AI agents / custom GPTs and not regular ChatGPT? I'll tell you, ChatGPT is brilliant. It's got all of the data. It knows all of the things, and that's wonderful, but can also be a major obstacle. Why? Because now it's on you to direct it to get what you want out of it. That's why historically you had to learn prompt engineering. You had to know how to talk to AI. You needed to add examples and context. And we were building prompts that were like this long. And I don't have time for that. I don't know about you guys, but I use AI to save time. Okay. Now, with custom GPTs, they're only as good as the person making them. So you want to make sure that you're with somebody who not only knows how to make custom GPTs properly, but has the skills on what they're doing. So I told you I've been a content creator for 15 years. That's what gives me the skills to be able to create these. I understand what to do and what it takes to generate money from social media. I've been doing it forever. So now I've built all the parameters and the prompt engineer in the back end. Now all you have to do is push a button. I am telling you guys, I make all of these so easy that all you have to do is push the let's go button on all of them. And you cannot mess this up. Okay? You can get the same quality content out, or you can send like your 5-year-old in to push a button and do the same thing. That's how I build these, just because I want them to be super user friendly. So I need a volunteer. Okay. I can't see you because you're really small on my screen, but somebody talk to
Look,
me.
Carrie, can
Okay,
you see me?
Sorry?
Can you see me?
I can, hey.
I'm taking notes in ChatGPT.
Oh, I love it. I love it. In the future, if you want to take notes, there's a really cool app that just came out with a new iPhone upgrade, and it is called Noteflow. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but it's the yellow one. Okay. Yeah, it's awesome. So, okay. So we're gonna play again. All you gotta do is push let's go. This is the GPT that's gonna give you all your content for the next 30 days in like 30 seconds. Are we ready?
Yep.
Push the button. Let's go. Okay, so it's gonna ask you a few questions. And let me tell you guys from experience, all you need to do to win on social media is understand who you are targeting and what questions they are asking online so that you can answer them through entertaining content. That is it. You will win. Forget about algorithms. Nobody cares. These are big words people made to confuse you. Okay. This is what's important. So let's go. I'm hyped and ready to build your viral real estate brand online. So first, who is your ideal client? Be as specific as possible. Like, let's have fun with this.
Okay, so luxury clients,
Luxury buyers or sellers?
buyers,
Buyers. Okay. Couples,
and
families, single.
couples, families, single.
Well, let's narrow
Oh.
it down. Let's do like a specific person.
I would say families.
Families making over
250K a year.
Okay.
I go 300,000 a year.
Okay, let's do 300,000. I like that number better.
Is
Per
that even
year.
enough?
Do they have kids? Like how many kids? They got 2 kids.
With 2 kids, and they're located in, do you want county or cities?
We can do either or 2 to 3 young kids and a dog. Because who doesn't love dogs?
And a dog that
Uh,
are focused on school districts in, that where school districts are important to them in Granite Bay.
in Granite, like this.
2 words, yep, Bay.
Bay.
Comma Loomis, Loomis.
Loomis.
And Rockland cities.
Rockland.
Lin.
This.
Yep.
Sorry, this is in like what area?
In Placer County, Placer.
County, California, right?
Yep.
Am I in the right state at least? No, I'm joking.
And they're searching for a home, but it just hasn't hit the market yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, watch this, okay? Okay, so now it knows who you're targeting, and here's your ideal client persona, the executive family buyer, their income, their age, their family. Oh, look, it's a golden retriever or a doodle. Let's be real. Lifestyle goals, safe neighborhood, top rated schools, quiet streets, room for kids to grow, proximity to other affluent families, sports, private clubs, Whole Foods runs, weekend getaways to Tahoe, Napa. Location focus, all upper tier suburbs with prestige, privacy, and top tier school districts. Their pain points: where will my kids thrive, not just attend school? Can we find luxury without compromising on location? Are there homes that feel custom, not cookie cutter? What neighborhoods has our people? Which homes won't be a headache to maintain but still feel high end? And what's inventory like? Should we wait or move now? Here are their buying triggers. Okay. Can everybody read these okay?
Yeah.
Okay. And then here's the next steps. So it says, before I move on, what tone do you want me to use? What do you say?
I would say, are these the tones right there?
Yeah. You can create, like, if you,
I normally say use affluent, assertive language.
Affluent tone. Okay, I'll say that. You can ask for any tone. If your ChatGPT knows you, you can say use my tone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So here we go. Okay, so classy, clean, and confident. So here are the questions that your client is asking online. Remember, this is number 2, what you need to know to win in social media. What are the best school districts in Placer County for high performing students? Is Granite Bay or Loomis better for families long term? Would you say that these are accurate?
Yeah.
All right. Next, I'll turn these into your content calendar. Go. See, very minimal prompting or asking to do anything, guys. It's just literally asking you the questions it needs to know, right? And it's going to give you a chart. First, it's going to be an overview with the content type. Now, I programmed this because I know that content types that work on social media are the following: observational, actionable, analytical, listicle, because people love lists. Don't ask me why. Contrarian, motivational, present versus future, X versus Y. Okay. And it's just going to create all of these. It's going to give you the title of the hook and then the topic. Okay. So now you have your outline for the month. What do we think so far?
Love it.
And
It
now
gives you
I'm gonna,
ideas to go out and create these.
sorry?
It gives you ideas to go out and create these.
Oh, no, you're not going to stop there. You're going to say now, oh, sorry. Turn the first week into Instagram reel scripts. And of course, I have told it, I know exactly. See, it asked you, what do you want to create out of this? Do you want some captions? Do you want some short form scripts? Like, do you want some long form? I just said, like, let's create some short form video scripts from the first week. I program, it knows all about the hook. It's FOMO inducing. It is sleep depriving. I have programmed the script framework to look a certain way, right? Remember, AI is only as good as what it's trained on, guys.
Carrie, I have a question.
Of course.
So I love all the formatting and everything in here, and usually when I try to copy and paste this into like a doc, it doesn't carry the formatting. How do you do that?
Oh, it does for me.
You put it into Google Docs, it does.
Oh, I have.
You paste it into a note card on your iPhone.
I definitely want the formatting.
So
It does.
is everybody feeling, yeah, so I feel like I just copy and paste, and honestly, like this
Like,
share
like a-
option's
like a
really good
table
too.
that
You,
doesn't show,
sorry?
Oh,
like
the
for a
table.
table or something, it doesn't really show.
The table doesn't.
Oh, yeah.
Tables don't.
You don't even, it doesn't even matter because you're gonna save this. I never save the
And it'll be in
table.
there.
I create the
Okay.
content and then put the content in a Google like doc
Got
so
it.
that I
Okay.
compute it. That's personally how I do it. But
And do we make the title of this the Realtor Social Content Wizard, and that's what we refer back to, or do we change?
well,
the
you can
title?
change it over here. So you just rename it whatever you want.
Let's go viral. Okay.
Okay. Now,
That's what this chat right here is. Let's go viral.
yeah. Yeah. You
Okay.
guys, you guys gotta understand my chat GPT is like very much like me. It's like just like an extension of me, the way it talks, the way it acts, I swear. Yours is gonna look much different. But does everybody understand what to do with the custom GPTs that I'm giving you today
Yeah.
and how they work? I just want to make sure. Okay, now let's move on because I'm not just going to show you how to create your ideas and your scripts because that would be rude. I'm going to. Do you guys like the picture? Like this is supposed to be Brent. Do you love this or what? This is so I
Well,
took, I don't know if you guys have heard, but the newest upgrade and capability of AI is the massive upgrade to Chat GPT's image generator. It used to be absolute garbage. If you know what I'm talking about. Like it couldn't even form words that were English before on a
Yeah.
picture. Now you can upload a picture to Chat GPT and ask it to edit it, and it will. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you really need to go and follow me on Instagram because like yesterday I said reimagine the pictures of my pets as humans and
Oh.
it did, and I posted all of them and I'm like, my pets look like trained assassins. Like, I don't know what's happening here. But I post a lot of content on AI. I don't just talk about like where I'm speaking. Like I actually show you what I'm doing and give you the stuff. Do you know what I mean? So if you're not following me, definitely do. But this is the 5-minute content machine for agents who hate marketing. And I feel like Brent kind of hates social media. So that's why I used him here. He doesn't do a lot of it, right? So number one, you're going to use my social content wizard that I just showed you to create your video scripts. Then you're going to use one tool only for the rest. Okay. And this is brilliant. It's called the Captions app. And either
It's
you
in the
can,
phone.
it's amazing. Either you can generate your own videos, like record your own videos right in the app, or they have a new feature called an AI twin. And I gotta tell you guys, this is an avatar of you, and it is very impressive. And the sound and the voice matching is unparalleled. Okay. I think you should do a mix of stuff that you shoot, but also because we're trying to get out a lot of content to be picked up by AI search engines, this is an option for you now. And this is all in the Captions app. So you're going to use your AI twin, or you're going to record your script in the Captions app. Then you're going to use its AI powered editing tools, like its one-click solutions to add sound effects, captions, B-roll, all of the things. You're going to love this app. And now Captions even offers on the web, so the web page version, not the app on your phone. If you're using the website version, it has scheduling, automated scheduling. So you can now literally do all the things in the Captions app. You're going to start by creating the content and the scripts with my GPT, and then you're going to move over to the Captions app. And that is your marketing machine. Does everybody understand?
Yes.
Any questions?
The Captions app. They are started, is that, so it's for Captions, it's the app that you download. Yeah. Okay.
And
I
then the
will send-
caption. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, so the Captions app looks like a little like bubble, like it looks like a talking bubble. Let me pull it up so I can show you. Okay. So, do you see that one right there? It has like a little circle type thing. It's black with a white loop.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what it looks like. Captions. Now, so look around. Hopefully there are some of you already using AI to actually, make money. AI is like everything else that has come and changed our business. Social media, video content, all of the things. It's the early adopters that win, guys. You don't want to be the last, just like social media, just like being on Instagram or TikTok, or being the first to generate videos and start marketing through video. You don't want to be the last here. This is the same thing. And then here's like a cute picture of me. So if this resonated and you're wondering how, like, you have more questions about this, like I said, follow me on Instagram. I have so much information on there, but also it is the only platform out of the 9 I am active on where it is me that you will get if you DM me. Okay. And I make you guys a deal. If anybody here into agent attraction?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, if you invite me back, I'll show you a whole workflow on agent attraction using AI to do it all.
You're coming back next week.
Yeah.
You guys are hilarious. Who has questions for me? I know I went over time and I'm so sorry, and I hope I didn't.
How do you for agent attractor?
Sorry. Yeah. That's a whole can of worms, guys. Do you have any questions about today's?
Oh,
So
Overwhelmed.
the Captions app, is that free or is that something we have to pay for?
There's a free version and an upgraded version. Let's just like any AI tools.
Oh, okay, got it.
It's like $6 a month or something though. I think it's like ridiculously cheap. You know what I'll do? I'll send, is it Johnny and Jose? I'll send them the links and stuff just so that you guys, if anybody didn't get the QR code for the free GPTs that I gave you or anything like that, and maybe I'll link the captions up in there as well. Does that work?
Yes,
Yes.
thank you.
I have a
Carrie?
question.
Yeah.
What, are you using your phone or what camera? You look super 3D.
I'm in front of a
Oh, you know
window.
what? That's not a real background.
Yeah. it is.
What?
I don't think so.
What camera are you using?
Oh, this is my iMac. It's just my iMac.
Oh, it is, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just my iMac.
Is that really your room or is that a?
No, this is my room. Usually, like you can see my dogs hanging out on. I have 3
Oh,
dogs, guys.
cool,
I'm a
okay.
little
You
bit of
just
like
look a
I'm.
little 3D, it's cool.
Nikki Blackwell said, thank you, everyone.
And
Okay.
Aw.
also can we have your slide deck?
Yeah, I
So-
could definitely do that. Absolutely.
Carrie, can I ask a question?
Of course, Sam.
How are you?
I am so good. How are you? I'm not in California good, but like I'm in Canada good. So we're good.
Canada good. What do you know that I do a lot of AI. How do you compare HeyGen with Caption?
Okay, so captions is better for your short form content. I had a really long conversation with John Lee about this in Montreal last week, just because of the voice matching. However, I use HeyGen for interactive avatars. So I'm building one right now to host on my website so it's not a typable bot. It's actually a video of me answering you in real time.
Well,
That's what I
that's
would use it
fun.
for, Sam.
That's
Yeah.
fun. I'm using it for responding to clients and to keeping them updated in what's
Yeah.
going on with their transaction, and they seem to love it a lot.
Yeah. Like, yeah, it's very, very convenient. And it's AI is advancing so quickly. It's just getting better and better. There's less latency. Um, who knows where we're gonna be somewhere pretty incredible in 6 months,
Yeah,
guys.
it's
So I
absolutely
urge
amazing.
everybody to get in now. Yeah, there's some incredible tools out there.
This morning I had fun with it. I actually took a video and then I put a chicken on my head.
You know what I did? I don't know if anybody's on my Instagram, but I turned myself into a half robot.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, a picture to a video. It is so cool. So make sure you check that out. I'm
And
thinking of,
there's like a whole bunch of things you could do with the different types of avatars that aren't you on HeyGen, which was really cool too.
yeah. I suggest like if I were like I'm no longer practicing because I'm doing this full time now, even though I'm still licensed, but
Mm-hmm.
using the video editing for, we're always thinking of ways as realtors to increase our unique value proposition. So maybe providing them with a plan for decorating or staging or any of that stuff and using the current pictures and then generating with whatever vibe or design that they want to do. Did you find my video? I just saw that.
No, I'll look at that. The
Yeah.
funny thing is, the other day I was on a tri-level condo, and I took a HeyGen on the patio with the new build behind me. And this morning I decided that I was going to educate people on going to new home builds with realtors.
Yeah.
So
And
I'm working on that right now.
Sam, even using it for translation, right?
I know I
Really?
did Japanese. That was funny.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Hey guys, just in closing, we're talking with Carrie about having her come
Thank you,
to
Carrie.
our monthly PCAR event. So Brent, it makes all those decisions. But so if you like this today, just shoot him a little text, say, hey, we'd love to have Carrie at PCAR, just so you'd have some feedback from it. But
Yeah, feedback's great.
it'd be awesome. It would be awesome to have you here in Sacramento. So I know that you guys are just talking about that, but just a little tip for everybody. If you want more of this, shoot, text to Brent. We'll see if we can get her on the calendar for our.
There's so much more. I feel like I could visit every month. No, I'm joking.
It was awesome. Thank you so much.
All right, guys. You know how to get a hold of me. Find me on Instagram.
Sam, how do we get a hold of you? I'm just curious.
Sam.
No.
Yeah, Sam Silver.
Oh, samsilver.net. I see it right there.
All right, thank you so much, Carrie.
Thank you guys. I appreciate all of you and have a fantastic rest of your week.